For the past 8 years, Michelle Obama strutted around the United States like she owned the place and is now living the fruits of that labor while on a perpetual post-presidential vacation. She ditched her husband this week and jetted off to Mallorca, Spain with some special friends. Although she thought she had banned all photographers, she can't control everyone as a couple onlookers caught the former First Lady going full ghetto with the foul thing she did. Not only did Michelle leave her husband behind for this private vacation, she's also without her youngest daughter, Sasha. She hasn't been seen with her teen more than a handful of times since leaving the White House. Now, it looks like the 53-year-old mother is trying to act like her daughters while sowing her wild oats. Michelle Obama has had several classless public displays since moving out of the White House, as she no longer has to hide her true self behind her First Lady facade. A few months ago, we witnessed the real Michelle show complete disregard for sacred holy sites when she showed up to a historic Italian Catholic church in a blouse literally held together by a few strings and falling off her. Most respectable people have the wherewithal to realize that there's a staunch dress code in places like this, but Michelle didn't seem to care. Now her classlessness has just reached a nasty new low with what she was caught doing on her island vacation that she's sharing with her LGBT friends. Former United States Ambassador to Spain James Costas and his husband Michael Smith. The fact that she was once the First Lady of the United States seems even more shocking now than when he was in the White House, after seeing how Michelle carries herself when she thinks nobody is looking. Coming off the heels of her embarrassing and uncivilized antics in Italy, where she looked like she had just rolled out of the club and into the cathedral, Michelle decided to double down on that depraved appearance. Forgetting that she's 53 years old, Michelle was seen sporting a skirt with a slit so high it showed all of her thigh and part of her backside. Regardless that this is not a sight most want to see of her, she made it worse with what she was wearing and showing the next day. Acting like a teen or millennial, Michelle went out in public forgetting something she probably should have put on before leaving her hotel room. Michelle emerged for dinner wearing a black strappy outfit with no bra. To most people, this would be inappropriate, but that decency was apparently lost on her. Worse yet, was how she looked when going on another island adventure during this trip, paying homage to her rapper friends with what she decided to wear. Michelle went on a hike around the island, surrounded by her staff and security, and if you didn't know it was a former First Lady, you'd assume that it was a thuggish rapper based on her attire. Trying to hide her face with a black hood, Michelle stomped around the island in all black street clothes. The Daily Mail praised her for her looks, referring to it as an A-list style. Michelle Obama looked ever the A-lister as she stepped out for a workout and a yacht trip in Mallorca, Spain, the site reported. The former First Lady, 53, shielded herself from the sun with shades and a black hood to enjoy a hike around the island on Thursday. She was surrounded by members of her staff tagging along for the sweat session, with members of her security team flanking her. The day after her hike, Michelle boarded a yacht, wearing a white crop top and a stylish wrap skirt with a bird pattern, letting the fabric flow to show her toned legs. Since there's nothing that can be done about paying for these two for the rest of their lives, they should just slip into obscurity, especially since Michelle insists on flaunting her thigh and braless chest anytime she travels. It's as if she has something to prove and doesn't realize that nobody wants to see it. Her appearance is an insult to the injury she left this country with, by having to see her backside hang out of her skirt, yet the left wants to talk about Melania Trump looking inappropriate. While President Donald Trump is picking up the pieces that this anti-American couple left behind, it's obnoxious to know that Michelle is enjoying ongoing trips and flaunting it, while the people of this country are footing the bill. Trump has done a masterful job of getting America back on track, which the Obamas can't stand. While they're vacationing and looking like the disrespectful duo they are, they also mock him and attempt to discredit him in the process.